These people think they're signing a petition that would allow grocery stores to sell wine.
Would you mind signing one?
But the real purpose of this petition is to help ban gay marriage.
That is fraud. Just got duped.
How were hundreds tricked into signing an anti-gay marriage petition?
Why didn't you read what you were signing?
Fox Undercover investigates tonight on Fox 25 News at 10.
A hidden camera Fox Undercover investigation exposes what some say is a political dirty trick.
That's right. Massachusetts voters are being fooled, and it could have huge implications.
Our investigative reporter Mike Beaudet shows us how you could fall victim and not even know it.
It's the season for political petitions. People are gathering signatures, pushing new laws and constitutional amendments, trying to get their questions on the ballot. Now Fox Undercover has an exclusive inside look at the unethical tactics used by some people collecting signatures. It'll make you wonder whether you've been duped into signing a petition.
Excuse me, ma'am. Are you a registered voter?
Angela McElroy is a pro.
Will you sign a petition so that every grocery store in the state can sell wine?
A pro at fooling people.
So today we're getting everybody to do a backup copy. Just the next one over exactly how you did the first one.
The Florida native traveled to Massachusetts to make a living gathering signatures on petitions until she says she couldn't handle the deception any longer. So you lied to people?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I feel horrible. Yeah, I did lie to people. A lot of people.
It's pretty sleazy.
Very. Very sleazy.
McElroy says she tricked people. They thought they were signing one petition when they were actually signing another. How many people fell for this?
Gosh, hundreds.
Thousands?
Yeah, thousands. Definitely thousands. Because that was just the people that I knew about doing it.
McElroy says the company she worked for actually trained employees to trick voters using a bait-and-switch tactic.
And I would say, I'm doing a petition to get on the ballot so that every grocery store in the state can sell wine. And then after agreeing to that, because it all seems perfectly normal, then I would have you sign and print, and then I would say, and if you don't mind, do the exact same thing on this copy for me, sir.
That second copy was actually a controversial petition to ban same-sex marriage in Massachusetts. McElroy was paid by the signature. The more signatures, the more money. How much money could someone make doing this?
Up to $1,200 a day.
A lot of money.
A ton of money.
McElroy agreed to show Fox Undercover how the scam works.
If you speak with confidence, people will believe anything you say.
So we went to a North Shore supermarket to see if McElroy could really trick voters, even with reports of this kind of fraud already in the news.
Shock and outrage after dozens of people unknowingly signed a petition banning gay marriage.
Our hidden camera was rolling as McElroy approached Robin Myers of Salem. First the wine petition, and then the switch. Myers signs the petition to ban gay marriage without even realizing it. Can you believe what you signed?
No, this is the first I've ever heard of it, and I completely and totally took her word for it, and like a fool, I didn't read both copies. Who has time to read both copies when you're in a hurry?
Shopper after shopper signed both petitions.
I'm angry with myself, but also, of course, angry with the company, because that is fraud.
Only one person realized he was being asked to sign another petition and refused. In less than an hour, nearly 30 people were duped. Would you have signed this if you knew what it was about?
I absolutely would never have signed the second petition had I been aware of what I was signing.
How big of a problem is bait and switch?
It's not possible to know exactly because a lot of people don't know they've been victimized. If you're asked to sign a backup copy of a signature that you gave on one petition, you may think that's legitimate. There's no such thing as a backup copy.
State Senator Edward Augustus is co-chair of the Joint Committee on Election Laws. He's heard from dozens of voters across the state, all claiming they've been victims.
Most people don't realize that these are out-of-state paid signature gatherers who have an incentive to get as many signatures, however they do that, on that ballot. I think it's outrageous.
Augustus is sponsoring an anti-fraud bill that would crack down on paid signature gatherers who deceive voters. Among other things, it would make bait and switch a crime.
This is the first time we've ever hired petition gatherers.
Evelyn Riley is with the Massachusetts Family Institute, the group that's leading the petition initiative to ban same-sex marriage. The institute hired a California company called Arno Political Consultants to collect signatures.
What we've learned subsequently is that they hire subcontractors who then hire other subcontractors who hire individuals. And so the process of control gets, further removed, and you really don't know who these people are.
Angela McElroy was one of those people hired by a subcontractor. Riley says McElroy is disgruntled because she was fired. McElroy insists she quit. Our research shows Arno Political Consultants has faced allegations of fraud all over the country.
We didn't know that. If that's true, we don't know that.
Shouldn't you have researched this group a little more carefully?
We were referred to Arno by reputable people in other parts of the country that had used Arno and were very satisfied.
Arno's president recently testified at the State House, calling attacks on his company politically motivated. Tom Lang is on the other side of the issue. He's with the group KnowThyNeighbor.org, which wants to keep same-sex marriage legal.
And it's clear to you that fraud has been happening.
Completely clear. I mean, not only happening, but rampantly happening in this state.
Lang says he's frustrated the Attorney General's office is not going after Arno Political Consultants. Attorney General Tom Riley says he supports Senator Augustus's bill.
There's evidence of fraud. What is your office doing about it?
The statutes, as I said right now, are not adequate to deal with this. I do feel that, and we have looked at this, I do feel that legislative remedies are the appropriate vehicle.
But until there's a new law on the books, Angela McElroy continues spreading the word about what she did, hoping it'll make a difference.
There are hundreds and hundreds of people in this state that I lied to. And if this does get on the ballot and people vote for it and it takes rights away from people, and I had something to do with that, like, I don't know how I'll ever be able to go to sleep at night. You know, that's horrible.
Arno Political Consultants tells us its paid signature gatherers are no longer working in the state, but this debate is just heating up. All the petitions have to be turned over to city and town halls by November 23rd. Supporters of banning gay marriage need almost 66,000 certified signatures. If you think you were tricked into signing a petition, you need to contact your city or town hall before the ballots are certified. Senator Augustus's bill passed in the Senate on Thursday. Now it moves on to the House. If it becomes law soon, voters who believe they've been deceived will have until December 7th to ask the Secretary of State to remove their name from a petition.